Yeah. Oh, film it. Yeah. We got the United fans there staying in the Holiday Inn, looking at overlooking Carrow Road. What a sight. 3 points, boys, we did it. As we take a walk along here, Carrow Road. Oh, get this side, Josh. Get this side. The Man United fans are in the Holiday Inn opposite there. The pitch side here at Carrow Road. Manchester United won, Norwich 0. Was it vintage Man United? No. Would Ralph Rangnick be disappointed with elements of that performance today? Yes. The pressing wasn't there, the intensity wasn't there, the control over the game wasn't there. But what was there was being organised, being tough to break down, and defensively switched on. I want to send a big shout out to the back four, to be fair, and obviously David De Gea, so the back five, including him. I thought they were fantastic. I think in games like today, you saw how the other teams won, you saw how Chelsea won, you saw how Liverpool won, you saw how City won. Penalties late on, very, very difficult. And what I saw today was that you need to dig in. And what gives you the chance and basis to dig in? Keeping clean sheets, and that's two in 2 games for Ralph Rangnick. So look, there's a hell of a long way to go with this squad. We know that Ralph Rangnick is not gonna work miracles. He's not going to be able to get us playing, how he wants us to play in 2 games. It was disappointing to see the way we started the game. That control, that balance. Well, balance was probably there, but not the control. If out of possession, we didn't win it back quick enough. We wasn't in their faces. We wasn't in the half spaces. And then when we did have the ball, it was slow. It was very, very slow in the first half. And you wanted that reaction at half time. And the reaction, to be fair, didn't really come. At times when we did get a bit of control over the game, like I said, we were too slow in our decision making. And when you have a day when your front players aren't going to do what they're meant to do, when they're not going to be quite on form, you need your back 4/back 5 to be on it. And I thought the whole back 4 was that. And De Gea pulled off some great saves. Some people said that Scott McTominay was man of the match. I don't know what you guys think at home. I'm not going to say man of the match, but I do think after that kind of prickly interview that he had with Sky Sports, where he just seemed visibly annoyed. I saw him trying to pass forward. I saw him actively trying to not play safe. He got about the pitch, and today was a steady performance from him. I thought Fred, the same again. He was quite steady. But there was no real standout performance in terms of the front line as well. I think Marcus Rashford right now, if we keep walking on here, Josh, I think the Norwich players are just going through their paces. There's Marcus Rashford right now, it's just the decision making. He's getting into the perfect positions, which is good. If I worry more for players not getting into the positions. He's working hard, he's getting into positions, he's finding space, but he's making the wrong decisions. That last pass, that last shot. Cars are just singing from the windows. Don't know if you guys can hear that from here. But he's making the wrong decisions, and that's annoying. Do you try and play him through that? Do you try and play him through that rough patch? I personally would bring Greenwood in, but I know how Ralph is trying to keep us tamed with Greenwood at the moment. I was surprised to see Sancho come off instead of Marcus Rashford at that time, but I'm thinking he's probably thinking about the pace on the break and stuff like that. So for me, look, Rashford, he's been like that for a while as well. It isn't a new theme. He's been like that for a while, but I would say I think Ralph Rangnick will probably want to play him through it. And the thing that you have to think about is a clean sheet. That's 2 games. Ralph Rangnick spoke about conceding too many goals first off. And, I can't remember the last time we've kept back-to-back clean sheets. So the performance was not perfect. The intensity was not there. That will be, I wouldn't say a worry or a concern. It's more of what Ralph Rangnick knows. But to see us kind of fall off and not play how we played in the first 30 minutes against Palace, and we didn't actually see any of that today. We played the same formation as against Palace, but we didn't actually see any of that pressing, any of that intensity. So that will be something for Ralph to think about, but it just shows how much he needs to work with these players and what he needs to do to get us where we are. Brentford's going to be a tougher game than this, I know they might not have the quality, they might have some players missing, but they've got spirit, they've got a fantastic, ground and an atmosphere here. Similar to what Norwich done today. The atmosphere was on it, they were organised, they were difficult to break down, they made it difficult for us. And Brentford are going to do that to Manchester United as well. So we've got to be out, but it's all about the basis. If you're not if you're not going to be at it going forward, can you be defensively solid? And because we managed to do that, Ronaldo, look, he comes through clutch moments. Was Ronaldo great today? No, he wasn't. But he comes through at the clutch moment and says, you know what? I'm this penalty taker, and puts it away. And you know what? Tim Krul is a fantastic penalty saver. Last time we were here at Carrow Road, in that goal over there, like, look, didn't even need to direct Josh. Josh just knew. In that goal over there, Tim Krul saved 2 from Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial on that day. We went on to go and win the game 3-1. But yeah, they're doing a training session there, Josh. Look, so just like ask to just join in, just take a couple shots. Like, just let me take a shot. Like, I just want to take a shot. Do you think they'll let me?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, let's walk past there and wait to get booted off. But yeah. Like I said, to finish off, I think Man United can build on that. That is the key. Can you build on this type of performance? And I think the answer is yes. Clean sheet against Crystal Palace. Don't trip up, Josh. I saved you. Clean sheet against Crystal Palace. Clean sheet against these today. And you have to say, do you know what? You can't really ask for more than that. Especially, and it just shows you how tough the league is, especially how the other teams won today. I haven't even seen the highlights, but penalties galore, tight games. You know, City played against 10 men in this whole second half against Wolves, and I saw Raheem Sterling nick it with a pen. There's Brandon Williams. That is Brandon Williams over there. Brandon Williams going through his paces. So yeah, oh, he couldn't play today, could he? So he's got to train. And Brandon Williams has just passed the ball to us. There you go. And it's landed right on my foot.
You wanted a shot.
Yeah, I did. Brandon, that was an awful shot. But yeah.
You said you were playing for United today. That was a Rashford pass.
It was. I just want to go and have a kickabout. Would be nice, isn't it? Go and have a kickabout. But nah, it's not going to happen. Anyway, smash a like on the video, subscribe if you are new. Let me know who your man of the match was. Who was my man of the match? Oh, I didn't speak about Victor Lindelof. Nah. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Man of the match is David De Gea. That save he makes, I think it's from Kabach near the end, when we're 1-0 up already. Yeah. It's David De Gea. Anyway, go. Bye. Victor Lindelof, I have to say, he's becoming more and more commanding and more assertive. A lot of the time, the criticism against label is him is soft. You know, he's got Pookie running at him. He's fairly quick. He's a good runner. But I saw Lindelof kind of firefighting situations before they become big situations. So I've got to big him up for that. And what I would say is that actually he gets a lot of stick, Lindelof. Right now, he's performing very well. I hope his injury isn't that bad when he comes on.
He was winded.
Oh, he was just sick. Was it? He got hit by the ball.
He had a clash, and then just before he went off,
he was just
like out of breath.
Okay, so he should be all right. But in general, what I would say is that he's performing really well. A lot of people would say Maguire should get dropped and bring in Bailly for this person, or bring in Varane. But right now, Lindelof is actually probably performing at the most consistent level I've seen him perform at since he's been at Man United. And he's showing his qualities. So, yeah, on that note, as you can see, the Norwich players are warming down, the players who didn't play. You've got Brandon Williams there going through his paces. Todd Cantwell, who came on off the bench, going through his paces, which is nice to see. Good to see the youngsters there. Roll on Brentford. Going to be a tough game. Who was my man of the match? I didn't say. I'm going to say Lindelof. I just think he's very, very assured right now. I'm going to say Lindelof. And now I'm going to try and get involved in the fivers. I don't know if you can zoom in, Josh. You know, if we're bringing them some exclusive footage here, they'll probably get taken down because we're revealing their plans for their next game, who I don't know it's against. I feel like a proper pitchside reporter here. And Dean Smith's Norwich are warming down at the end of a tough game against Manchester United. Dean Smith, you know, 2 wins in his last 4 games, really pushing this Norwich side on. Brandon Williams would have been absolutely gutted not to play today, but has been doing very well on loan at Norwich. Todd Cantwell has found game time a little bit scarce since he's come back after Daniel Farke has left the club. He was a mainstay under Daniel Farke. Why am I doing this? This is fun. It's just fun. I feel like, you know, I'm not leaving, guys. I'm not leaving, but this is just fun, you know? Let's have a bit of fun. Anyway, on that note, we're out of here. Peace.